there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War with the Eras mod. Last time around we were able to capture Sardinia, ridding ourselves of one of our worst opponents, even though it was one of the smallest. Today we're gonna go ahead and try ourselves against the British. I've been delaying this battle long enough. It's time to try and defeat these forces before even more of them land. I think I have a chance against 4. I don't have a chance against 6. Currently there's 1 full stack that is unaccounted for, which might prove a problem depending on where exactly he is. Hopefully though, I think I will be able to initiate battle against the 2 northern ones, which allow the army that's stationed in town to take on the other 2.
Monsieur.
With that said, there's quite a lot of battle for this video, so we might as well start as soon as possible. I'm gonna try and attack as much from the north as possible. That way, trying to avoid if there's the 4th one is hiding in the forest somewhere close. If it would be, I was about to say, if it would be that the 3rd army is drawn in, that would be no problem. The British have actually brought rocket troops with the general, Roland Hill. Haven't I fought him before, or is it just that I've been reading his name? 2 6-pounders, 1 9-pounder, 1 Hanoverian 9-pounder. Low on cavalry, but high on infantry. We're looking at an enemy force of around 7,000 against our 3,000. I have plenty of batteries though, and an experienced army. Actually, the enemy army is more experienced than mine. I tend to come off with quite high casualties, so my troops generally are not able to keep their experience, unfortunately. It's all line of foot. Let's see then if we... You know what? Let's not linger here. Let's go ahead and fight the battles. We can get this over with. This, I feel like, is a sideshow. It's a festering wound that I need to close so I can focus on other better things. The battle is now underway. Well, in fact, it has been underway for a little while. Initially, we have success in the artillery duel. The enemy's batteries have been reduced. The 9-pounder Hanoverians have been silenced. This 14th battery of 6-pounders is down to 1 gun. And the other 6-pounder is down to 4 guns. Oh, now that one is silenced as well. I've got a ridge, which I'm defending. I moved my troops down below on this ridge to protect them against artillery fire. There has also been attempts by enemy cavalry to break through on the flanks, but as the AI usually does, they attack way too early with the cavalry and end up losing them unsupported. The French, of course, would never do anything like that, especially in super important battles like, I don't know, Waterloo or anything. The British are coming on very hard here. These 2 units right here, I'm a little bit worried about them firing really close on and breaking us. I will move cavalry immediately. And the lights will kind of move out of the way here. Yeah, the enemy is preparing to set up to return fire. At this close range, that will be very deadly. My light troops heading towards the center. We still have a single cannon out there. No, like, super dangerous. But I also note that one of the other guns are rallying here. The British are coming on. The thing is, even if they're losing tons of men moving up like this, when they finally stop to fire, the British infantry has 60 accuracy. Even something seemingly as silly as this, once they looks like they're about to stop to return fire, and they do, and it pays off because they kill about 40 of my men. It actually, the tactic actually works out for them because they have killed 60 now, and they are in the lead here in killing this Fusilier, which is they're completely breaking apart this side. Where my troops have to flee in disarray at the oncoming of the British. I want them to move before I order forward the cavalry. God damn the British. They drill their men hard. French cavalry will make up for what we lack. Hold fire, actually. Head forward. Okay, the British unit here was beaten. Let's continue on into the rest of it. I think we will call in the dragoons as well, and the general is coming in to aid. I need to push through here before the British reorganize their troops. And the battery to focus in on the center to cause havoc among that. Let's draw in all the 3 remaining Fusiliers to this area. 150, that is... I could probably rally that one. Eventually though, here my cavalry will be tired. But I need to keep them... I need to keep the British off. Oh, they started to fire back at us. Let's make as long line as possible for the Fusiliers. Okay, we've broken quite a few, but now I want them out there because they're starting to get really tired. I do have 1 unit that can take over after them. You move back. See if we can rally you. Okay, that was a waste of a rally. The light troops over here break, but I think it's because I didn't pay attention and they were setting up around the wall or something, causing quite a bit of problem. Let's pull back. And let's have the Fusiliers now open fire. I don't think I can afford to hold back here. So the dragoons, as soon as possible, will go in to fight around here. Youngban is forced to retreat as the British are coming on way too hard here. And the general will set up. This side is not really engaged, but that's just as well. I can keep them then as reserves for the coming fight, as we have a secondary army coming up. Let's hold these and try and get them back in order as soon as possible. Keep firing up the flanks here of the enemy troops. Alright, we are beating back the waves upon waves of British troops that are coming through. Youngban is not happy with his where he's right now. 9-pounders. The enemy is close enough for fire there. Let's go ahead and charge in with dragoons, and then quickly order the remaining Fusiliers to quickly switch sides here to focus in on dealing with the enemy here. I was a little bit late on ordering new targets for the batteries, Cannon shots went through and killed quite a few of my dragoons. We'll keep charging after these. Winded, very tired. Can move forward slightly here. Youngban is holding on. The canister seems to be working here. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Probably need to be moved forward so you don't fire into friendly troops. The lights have held the enemy back for long enough. Let's try not to lose them like we did on the other side. And then I'm gonna order the grenadiers now to open fire. Actually, here in front of the 4-pounders, the enemy is coming on very strong. I feel like we could probably go... Let's, even though they're tired, let's have all the cavalry go after these troops right here. I noticed that this position is not actually that great because the ridge going through here means that right now this little side right here is probably the only side that is able to actually fight. Oh, the enemy general, commanding officer, whatever you want to call him, he calls in the attack with his troops. I'll order the Fusiliers to leave. Alright, switch to round shot, fire over there instead. Marmaduke Colwell. Sorry about that, Mr. Marmaduke. And the other one falls right after. Oh, my Fusiliers here were broken, unfortunately. We're dealing with the light dragoons. My very veteran cavalry. Should probably be beating them. Oh crap, I completely missed out on the fact that we have cavalry here, King's German Legion. Let's see if the lights can retreat behind the square. Even that square is probably too small to try and protect against that.
Our men are running, sir.
Right, the cavalry getting beaten down there, but because my troops are so tired, I'm expecting probably quite high casualties among the cavalry. Unfortunately, the 6th chasseur unit was broken by the King's German Legion there, so really paying attention. However, the King's German Legion is about to come crashing down as the Grenadiers are able to lay full fire into them. Right, have I won? I won the cavalry fight. Right. Now make yourself way back. Oh, you have actually rallied. Interesting. I didn't think that. Right, let's gather the Fusiliers here. Get the cavalry back in order. It's a lot of infantry units that we could be chasing, I guess, but at the same time that could pose a difficult situation. Let's go after the go after the enemy over there. Drop the square, you can sit in the corner. Actually, the cavalry could deal with whatever's left on this side. Okay, the enemy is coming on. If we can get these in line quickly enough. We're not going to, so you should form into square. Light cavalry squadron. That's Marmaduke's, I imagine. Hold fire. Brunswick. Form into square. Oh, both the lights were broken by that. Death's Head Hussars. Make sure to break that. I guess you'll stay in square just in case, because this one's so weak as of current. Oh, I won the fight. I guess not enough of the... what I was supposed to do against the enemy on that battle with where we got the Russian cathedral. But here I actually did it. I beat the enemy army before they were able to retreat. Wonderful. So we don't actually have to beat all of them. But that means 2 armies are gone, and now only 2 armies remain. Wonderful battle. We deployed 3,000 men against 7,000 enemies. We lost 899, while the enemy lost close to 6,000 men. 1,400 still remain, but a lot of those were troops that never even have time to set foot on the battlefield. Wonderful victory. I just talked about how I usually get high casualties, and this army is seemingly never able to retain a lot of its experience. I think this time around that will be different, except of course for my cavalry, which has a very high amount of experience. When it comes down to who killed what, the 84E ended up really high. That's unexpected. An infantry unit ended up in 2nd place. I did not pay attention to the 84E at all. They were over on the right side with the rest of the grenadiers. And they ended up with almost 500 kills. Followed by a Fusilier. Another surprise. Cavalry is not in the top. Guns, 1 4-pounder ended up high in the top, which is no surprise. They came on hard there, and there was a lot of canister. Quite surprising there that the 84E ended up so high. I'll have to pay special attention to them at the end screen. And then as we go along, you can see the rest of the kills. I want to see what happens to the enemy forces here as they move along. They remain. However, let's go ahead and alternate whose attacks, right? So I think we're gonna now lead with the guys in town. Okay, so here we'll have to face everyone. So the hidden army is the one that's reinforcing here, a lot of cavalry. Then we got the two broken armies as well joining in. The thing is, if I attack with this one, we won't be able to get support by this. This will be a harder fight. Just because the enemy is going to outnumber us heavily. The thing is, though, as long as I'm semi-able to... You know what, we won't know until we're actually fighting the battle. So let's go ahead and get straight into it, shall we? Here is where I've dug in as best as I can. We've got 2 brigades in the front with 2 in reserve. Cannons in the center. The British are coming on, attacking our right side as of right now. I have ordered my batteries not to concentrate on the horse artillery out on the flanks, but instead to focus on the troops coming in. Currently the guns on the sides are actually silenced. They're no longer firing anymore, not entirely sure. I guess they realize their troops are close enough. They have been firing on this house, which I've stationed my only grenadier unit in. So we'll see how that goes. I'm actually going to pull back and see if I can draw the British through this woods. You can see where I'm targeting with the guns. I'm trying to get an even spread of the cannonballs going through this entire formation by hitting all different kinds of units. They do have cavalry marching in the middle of all of this. What I'm planning to do here is I'm gonna see if I can get them out of the woods and we can get firing on them as they leave. I'm hoping they'll continue coming and not stop to fire as soon as they're within range. I'm thinking here we should actually move these guys forward, because this bit right here is where the center of the British troops are coming in. So that is where I want to focus my fire. So we're holding fire right now. The bombardment continues as the enemy comes forward. Showing no signs to stop right now. As soon as I kind of detect that they are stopping to fire, we will start to fire as well. I don't want to repeat what happened in the last battle, where we kept firing and the enemy was able to march up and fire really close at us. Of course, at some point we gotta start firing, which I would say now is a great time to start the fire. So immediately break the lead unit. The problem here is the enemy is going to end up so far in the flank here that the guns won't really be able to turn. The enemy continues to march on. The general in the back needs to target something else. There's a risk here of them, the guns starting shooting each other here. The gun on the way end here can still fire. Looks like this guy is about to hold and return fire. But otherwise it looks very much like the British attack here is a complete failure. I say that though, but I still have this one coming straight on. The thing though is, this was a good initial victory for sure. However, in total, We're gonna face 8,000 men. That's gonna come on to fight this. If I can beat them all down like this, great. But I think this was just the initial bit here, and I don't think we'll have the same success in the coming attacks. They've come close enough now on the left that they are starting to fight us over here. We've got a light cavalry squadron moving up to the house, which they again have started to fire at. It's down to 15%, or it's lost 15% as of right now. 16, 17. I don't think they have the power to break through here. So we will hold line. And it just happened so that the unit got absolutely crushed at the same time. We got the attack materializing over on this side. This time around they've actually decided to stop and fire on us. As this one is engaged right now, I'm not going to move him back. Also, we've got troops now coming straight at us here. So I want to focus on them with my artillery instead. These guys, they're firing at the house. That's why they're able to fire so early. If need be, I can switch brigades here. So I can move this one up and order this one back. The British are starting to return fire, or at least one of the units over here. They're firing and advancing over here towards the house. Most of the fire that will inflict damage on them will come from this unit, the 9th. The Grenadiers are just there more to soak up enemy fire as the enemy moves forward. Probably inflicted quite a bit of fire on their own. You are suffering quite a bit. The enemy did stop here to fire on us. Okay, now they're way too close for comfort. We will switch all guns to canister because we've got Black Watch. I mean, without the guns, I'd say the battle is lost, because then I won't be able to inflict the damage needed to win the battle. We just force these guys away. Let's see if we can do the same to the Highlanders, which just delivered a devastating volley onto... I'm not sure, they didn't fire at the guns, so they fired at the Fusilier over here. Okay, the canister is not really going where it's needing to go, so I'm gonna specifically target areas of the ground. Meanwhile, the British are moving straight up to the house. They've lost actually quite a few troopers inside. They're down 60 men, I believe. And the British seem to be going strong there. Canister is going in hard. But at the same time, the British have stopped to fire really close on, like they have done in previous battles, and lost lots of troops here. Even with the canister not being as effective as it used to be, if it had been as effective as it used to be, I'm sorry about that, I mean, the enemy would have stood no chance at all. Oh, someone's running now. But who? Oh, this unit right here. I knew the bastards were gonna break through with their tactic of marching up and shooting that close on. Oh, and crap! Completely missed that the enemy is coming through in the back. I'm ordering one unit inside. And we're ordering one over here. I can't really support this guy in any way. More than I can tell him to fire at will. We're gonna have this guy stationed right behind. And this one stationed here, ready to plug the gap as this one opens. This guy will be able to fire though from the house. Okay, switch. Back to round shot and fire at will. The firing line will now straighten out, and these troops will come more to the center and face... God damn it! I did not have the time... Oh, you were broken! God damn it. The house is in trouble now. And I'm in big trouble because we got 2 cavalry units fighting there. Grenadiers coming up around. We are producing fire from the house. And this line unit is able to fire into the 4th Irish. But it's not looking good. Plus we've got high losses among troops here. The enemy is moving on right here. We have another unit running, which is this one right here. We did break down the enemy infantry though. Form square. God damn it, I've lost 2 Fusiliers to the enemy coming up behind me. I'm potentially about to lose even more as the fight continues here. I want to break. Ooh, you broke as well? 3 Fusiliers. Suddenly, we are not doing very well. The Highlanders are back. You know what? That general is sitting out there taunting me. Target him with the artillery. You know what? These 2 units, I will pull them back, trying to draw the enemy forward. And you will come to this side and we'll see about trying to dislodge the troops that are sitting here. This line stretched out like this, I think we need to pull this one back. Alright, you guys can hold there. It's not like I'm not hearing them. I'll order infantry forward here. This house is pretty darn strong. Babington! Babington is down. And hopefully, he'll take his stupid army with him. Alright, let's focus in a little bit here. And focus in there. The cavalry units coming in. But I will have created a wedge here that hopefully holds them off. This unit needs to be dealt with though. Currently I'm focusing in a lot of artillery fire on that. If you can break this guy. What do we have here? A horse battery. We've got 3 light squadrons coming up. Ah, finally these guys broke. And now these. We'll turn this unit around and face that way. You will stand in the center. And I don't know, maybe it's time to turn the guns around. I think most of what we'll see will be coming this way. As much as I would want to hold the line and continue to do as much damage as possible. Where is he going? He's coming dangerously close to my guns. Form square here. Where is he going? Where is he going? For now, focus in on the horse artillery over there. They did strike the square. The thing is, even in square, they are quite susceptible to enemy cavalry charges. I think probably what they're going to do is they're going to focus the rest of their cavalry charges over there as well. Coming around, hitting this side. So that is what I need to focus on. Enemy batteries are coming in. Yeah, I think it's time to. Oh, I fired tons of rounds in the start of it, in the start of the battle to break this. Nothing, but now I guess they got the practice in. Ooh, this unit's about to break. Oh shit, they're coming straight at it. Yeah, unfortunately they broke. Come on, break. Yes, break them. They're just using their cavalry's battering rams to break my units down. We're not too worried about the troops coming this way. Let's figure out where I want to put the batteries to face this threat. So I think these two batteries need to be set up something like this. And then I think the general will go somewhere in here. I need to deal with this one somehow as well. Who's running now? I guess it was one of the units that probably rallied and then forced away again. Let's move forward here. Oh shit, the this house was brought down to 50%, killing loads of the grenadiers and forcing them away. This house is gone. That's not great. God damn it. Hurry. I could probably set the gun up here. There is units coming this way. So while I want to move these guys forward, I need to move these guys back to deal with this. And we broke that. You will move forward. The troops that we have here, move this way first. I also did note that the small cavalry unit came in over here. We're gonna have to send an infantry unit out there to deal with that one. The closest to the house, I do want an infantry unit. I guess hiding behind the logs there. Our grenadiers rallied, great. You can probably have time to deal with that one. Or actually something like that. They're going around town, probably setting up here. But I'm not sure. I think this gun is continuously focusing in on the grenadiers. So if I maybe pull them back, he will follow. Who knows? Who knows? I want to be able to level these guns against whatever comes in here, though. Right, General and his battery is ready to set up. Let's keep an eye on the houses this time. God damn it. Hurry up here. Come on, set up. This battery is firing upon us. Let's try not to lose another house. They're ready. And now the general battery is firing. I don't know if this one will hold against these, but the 2 units as they come up here will definitely be able to break this guy right here and then push forward and get rid of this. Focusing in all fire on this unit. There's a lot of grenadiers and stuff. I'm surprised we haven't been able to break this guy yet. I need to deal with that one, but as it is right now, I'm quite low on infantry to send anywhere. And also, any unit that I send out there is extremely vulnerable to cavalry attacks. Oh! A cannonball just landed right here, just threw a bunch of people around. Small cavalry unit coming around. Let's form square. Okay, move forward. So I've got... Right, you will move 1 into the woods, and then we'll keep 3 in reserve. Oh! The square actually broke, which is something I've been saying way too often, and the enemy is going after the general. I've ordered him to go inside. This is currently not looking too good. Can we get the general out again onto the battery? Because I kind of need that given the amount of enemies that are coming down upon us. I don't know, this battery seems to be focusing in on total destruction of this house. They're still inside on the guns. Or they've not come out actually. Can I get you guys to actually come out of the house? You are kind of a massive target. So let's focus in on that. Heroic death! No! The death of the commanding officer of the garrison at Madrid has been killed by a cannonball coming in from over there, probably. But his crew needs to get on the guns. Shooting down this alley right here is going to be top priority. I've been ordering both the batteries to be firing down here. You will target the Highlanders, and you will target the Grenadiers. And now these guys will target down that way. I probably need a stronger unit here. I'm gonna put this guy ready as the one that takes over as this guy breaks, which he surely will. God damn it, big cavalry unit coming in, and well, not that big, but 35 is still pretty large given the situation. Form square. Probably should have formed quicker. Hurry up. They are in brake mode. Yes, they broke. Back into line. And there's more and more infantry just pouring on there. I'm also noticing a few more units turning up out here. Small Lancer unit, small units of batteries turning out way out here. Oh, they're close enough for canister now. Come on. Break the bastards. These guys could probably also be due for canister work. No! This battery was lost. It needs to be replaced by an infantry unit then. Luckily, the enemy attacking unit was broken over there. Guess back to round shot, because they never got that close. We've killed a lot though. I want to hold on a little bit longer. I feel like we're not going to be able to win the battle like this. But the more enemy units that I take down this way, the easier it's going to be for Grouchy once he comes in. We got the small Lancer unit coming in. And even if we're in a fight with these guys, it's probably better to form square already. Usually form square way too late. Also, because when these guys stop and they're going to open fire on these two, most likely going to break them. I don't want this guy right behind. Can we focus up through there? Okay, they're going for the unit in the back instead. Didn't work out for them. Great. Maybe turn slightly. Are we able to do significant damage bouncing shots up through there? I think it's too close to the house at this point. But the British are always too close here. Going for a charge. Gay Gordons coming up right behind. Fortunately for the gays, they are now dead. Switch to canister. There's a heavy amount of British troops coming through there, which I need to turn to face. Canister seems to be working on the troops that are advancing here. Focus on the center one. Actually focus on this guy. We have split focus on the troops. Who's running now? This guy! Far in the back. Probably bouncing shots from the gun. Back there. Oh, heavy shot by the British there. Lost another Fusilier. Heavy losses among these Fusiliers here, also forced back. We'll have to reform lines around here. I can't pull you back because... But at the same time, you're not going to win that either. The enemy is right in front of us. How is the canister not able to work here? Oh, there's very few guns actually still operational. The British hiding right by the house there. Oh, now you break as well. I'm down to 4 Fusiliers. Finally, that guy was broken. You can fire round shot instead. You will fire canister.
Our men are running, sir.
Who's running now? Let's have both of these pull back further. God damn it. We have a single Fusilier. We have 2 Fusiliers left. I've managed to break this one. Good. Set up way in the back and allow the house to take most of this fighting. Nice shot, seemed to have landed just where I needed it. Okay, pull back even further. Seems like these guys are chasing after them. We both set the canister, right? Lots of British troops retreating, but yeah. There's no way I'll be able to win this at this point. I have 2 Fusilier units left, and then 2 batteries. Managed to break this bastard. Good. But eventually the house will break. And when the house breaks, or the units inside break, because they are not looking too hot either. Oh yeah, they are breaking. Before we face complete disaster, I'm gonna order the batteries to leave. The sally forth from Madrid has not worked. But at the same time, I feel like we have killed more enemy troops than what we have lost. You need to go this way, you stupid guns. Right, the guys in the house were lost. This is the Fusilier that remains. As it is right now. As it is right now. It's clear to say now that the battle has been lost. But we did put up one hell of a fight. Here's the result of the battle. The enemy deployed close to 9,000 troops, where we deployed 4,000. We ended up losing half of our force, 2,000 men roughly, while the enemy lost 4,000, so half of their force as well. Unfortunately, it was a defeat. I think enemy losses would have been higher if I'd actually won the battle, since it would have calculated troops being run down in the aftermath of the battle. We still remain 2,000 against the enemy's 5,000, and we still have Grouchy in the north ready to come in for the fight. Highest killers are the guns, no surprise there, followed by all the fusiliers. Madrid holds, but we can now clearly see the enemy troops. Am I able to move forward to out-resolve this one right here? It's... I feel like... Oh, God. Another battle? Can I even think about that? I kind of feel like I want to out-resolve this one. Out-resolve led to a victory, however, it looks like a complete... 2 of the light units were completely destroyed. Luckily though, it wasn't the named unit, so Youngban is still alive. All the army is still alive, but there was quite heavy losses. I probably, without an out-resolve, could have done a lot better. But we've already had so much battle in this video as it is. Here's the result of the battle. Definitely reduced the pressure on the town. Oh, it actually broke the siege, allowing for replenishment to come in. Grouchy, he cannot move. Thing is, if they rally on this, these guys on this side, I don't think they're able to receive reinforcements. I need to bring in the troops from outside here. So, well, not all of them. I need the 4 Fusiliers to come in. So I will merge units until we have 4 open slots. So the 4 fresh Fusiliers are able to join in. Now this force is definitely a lot stronger. But you know what? I did not get a conclusive answer this video to what happened. If I'd played the third battle, it probably would have gone better, but we still have this force right here. Then we need to fight. And then of course there's 2 stacks coming down from the north as well. They're landing any day now. And I can't really recruit anything in Spain either. God. We might lose this, actually. Hopefully just temporarily, though. And the question is what the British are able to recruit in Madrid, if they're able to take it. The important thing here is, I think, saving the named units. It would be unnecessary to lose all of these, as it is right now. I wonder though, I don't think this side can support this side, so if this army marched out together with Grouchy and attacked this, probably could smash those guys pretty easily, and then I wonder if these would even have the strength to try and fight here. Because right now, if I end turn, the fear I have is that the British will rally all their troops and go after Grouchy. Grouchy is probably not strong enough to take on all of these troops. But yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this battle on a cliffhanger, unfortunately. So, as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one.